For decades, the relationship between Woody Allen and Diane Keaton has fascinated Hollywood insiders and fans alike. They were one of cinema's most iconic pairs, both on and off the screen, and their chemistry defined an entire era of romantic comedy. From Annie Hall to Manhattan, the two shared a creative bond that seemed untouchable. Yet, beneath the laughter and the brilliance, there were whispers, questions about what really happened between the eccentric director and the quirky, free-spirited actress who captured his heart. Now, at 89 years old, Woody Allen has finally broken his silence about Diane Keaton, and what he revealed has left fans both touched and heartbroken. In a recent interview reflecting on his life, Allen was asked about the person who had the most profound impact on his career. Without hesitation, he mentioned Diane Keaton. "There's never been anyone like her," he said softly. "She changed the way I wrote, the way I directed, the way I saw people. She made everything real." Their relationship began in the early 1970s, when both were rising stars in New York's theater scene. Keaton, then a young actress with a fearless sense of individuality, auditioned for Allen's Broadway play Play It Again, Sam. Their connection was instant. Allen was captivated by her intelligence, wit, and unconventional beauty. "She was unpredictable," he said. "That's what made her fascinating. You never knew what she was going to say next, and it was always something wonderful." The two quickly began dating, and though their romance didn't last long, their friendship endured for more than 5 decades. After their breakup, they continued working together on several films, including Sleeper, Love and Death, and the Oscar-winning masterpiece Annie Hall, a movie that many believe mirrored their real-life relationship. Allen admitted that Annie Hall was deeply personal. "That movie was us," he confessed. "It wasn't just a story. It was our lives, our conversations, our humor, our misunderstandings, our love. I wrote it because I wanted to capture her, before time took her away from me." Diane Keaton's portrayal of the charming, eccentric Annie became one of the most beloved performances in Hollywood history. She won the Academy Award for Best Actress, and the film cemented both her and Allen's legacy in cinema. But behind the scenes, things were complicated. Allen was often introverted and anxious, while Keaton was spontaneous and full of life. "We were opposites in every way," he admitted. "But somehow it worked. She made me laugh more than anyone ever has." When asked if he ever regretted that their romantic relationship ended, Allen gave a long pause before answering. "I don't think regret is the right word," he said. "We were young and we didn't know what we wanted. But she stayed in my life, and that's more meaningful than most relationships ever get to be." Even after years of controversy surrounding Allen's personal life, Keaton has remained one of his most loyal defenders. She's often said that he is misunderstood and that his true nature is kind, gentle, and deeply funny. In turn, Allen has described her as his muse, his friend, and his greatest gift. But at 89, Allen finally admitted something he had never said publicly before. "I love Diane, and I probably always will," he revealed. "You don't stop loving someone just because the romance ends. She's a part of who I am." He went on to explain that Keaton's influence still shapes his writing. "Every female character I've written since has a little bit of Diane in her," he said. "The way she talks, the way she moves, the way she sees the world. She's in every script, every scene, every line that means something." Their friendship has endured through the years, through marriages, breakups, scandals, and aging. They still speak regularly, often reminiscing about their days in New York, when everything felt possible. In her memoir, Keaton wrote, "Woody is unlike anyone I've ever known. He's impossible, brilliant, funny, and deeply human. I owe him more than I can ever explain."